What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. I'm Brad.
I'm eating a pizza.
And as usual, we are super late to the party on this. This is our official trailer reaction to Steve Merlo's The Sawyer Massacre, an unofficial prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, thinking to what we've gotten before, the Texas Chainsaw franchise is one of those franchises that I'm not in love with all of them, and I'm curious to go back. I know we did the first one. Here's the reason why we broke it up. We did the first TCM film on Purely and Simply Evil as a standalone thing, just because, you know, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise is one that's interesting. It doesn't necessarily work well as a franchise, even though I know sequentially they're supposed to be films that go back to back to each other, but they feel so different from one another. Like every single iteration of this has felt completely different from what came before it. And I'm really excited to see what Steve and his team is going to bring, because this is a prequel to the original film. It's got to feel the same way. It's got to be that grittiness, like a Domino's pizza box sliding across a desk. It's got to have the same grittiness and the same feel that the original did. And from what I've seen from the teaser trailer and from the images they've put on Twitter and Instagram, from the images that are on their Indiegogo website, which, by the way, I'm going to post that link in the description right now, so go help them reach their goal and get this thing made. I think they're going to do that. So let's watch this trailer, man. So this is the official trailer for the Sawyer Massacre. Let me get my screen shared here, and here we go. Disclaimer.
I hope it had some voiceovers.
What do you mean? Oh, you like the trailer voice? The disclaimer: the Sawyer Massacre is a non-for-profit film. Film. Like everything in like the late '90s, early 2000s had to be like cloaked in that like trailer voice. Get your use today. Limited time only. All right, here we go. Here we go. The Sawyer Massacre in 3, 2, 1. Chainsaws.
Here we are, boys. My uncle's cabin.
Ooh.
Not bad, Brant. What about AC, though?
How do you think he's doing?
That's actually the two of us if we ever went on a trip.
So, Jimmy, what's the soul searching you're doing?
Had something personal happen to me a few months back.
Jimmy, I'm so sorry.
We had ourselves a little setback.
Ooh.
Just leave me out of it.
Do you have any food here?
You guys are hungry, huh?
What do you sell in your store?
You're gonna have to go see my grandpa.
Where is he?
He's not far. He's got everything you need.
It's got the vibe, dude. It really does.
This is the place.
I like it.
Somebody's too? Adeline, put that down.
Brant, is that you?
This is my house.
Ugh.
Hey, what are you doing now?
What the hell does he want?
We have to go.
Oh, that's very cool.
Dude, it's got the feel of it, man.
Yeah.
What do you want?
You're very strong. You won't die. Yet. Stay away from her. I need you to save your strength, okay? I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, Allie.
Hey!
Ooh, we got the hitchhiker. October 21st, dude. Everything from the feel, the look of it, the gritty, weird look where like the camera can be fixed sometimes, and like it had the feel of it, man. Especially like the little glimpses of her like jumping off the porch, the little glimpses we got
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Leatherface. I like that we didn't see Leatherface.
That is true because
I like that we didn't get a full on look at him.
hmm Well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. Again, like I've said, guys, fan films are literally going to be like the new frontier for a lot of our
It
movie
is.
going experiences. By far, it will, and this may be just another testament to it. Who knows? I like the fact that it does seem you can tell that it is going to be a fan film. Okay,
Mhm.
but I think it might work for this one because again, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise is built around like small town, one location, gritty feel, and I think that with what Sam Merlo is going to do, I got a good feeling about it, honestly.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he's going to like add like I wonder if he's going to take the gore to the same level, or because of the low budget, he's going to have to do very what's it called, off-screen gore. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, they're asking a decent amount of change for it, and the thing is, the original films felt so gritty and so just like you like after you watch that original film, like you feel like you
Mhm.
got to go take a shower and go to church. Like you just don't, it feels gritty, and this trailer captured that in a way. It's kind of funny, like you know and this is not a knock against fan films at all. I mean, this is actually this is a huge compliment to Steve and his team, like, and to anybody, Dave McRae, Bruce Dale, Vince DeSanti, like anybody who's gone out and made these incredible fan films. Like, this is something that the fact that you have achieved the look and the feel of the original film, and no studio or no TCM film prior or excuse me past the original one has been able to do that is a huge testament to your story that you're trying to tell and to the passion that you're bringing to the table for this. Like, this is a really cool thing, and like you said, it's like a new frontier for horror fans. I mean,
Mhm.
a lot of people have said, like about, oh, what happens after Halloween ends, like, and a lot of people are like, do a sequel to Halloween 4, do a sequel to Halloween Resurrection, do a sequel to 6, like what, like, but fan films are the way to go with that. A studio is never going to buy that because it's going to be too interesting if it's not, or too
Mhm.
difficult to follow for the average everyday fan. But I think the fan film route is the route to go when you want to tell a lot of these different stories, man. And this looks really cool. I like that it's ambiguous too. Like, we don't necessarily know a whole lot of what was going on in the trailer, which is cool. Let's look at the synopsis real quick. The official synopsis for the Sawyer Massacre reads: while recovering from the loss of someone close, Jimmy's friends bring him to the Texas countryside to escape city life. In need of supplies for their cabin, they ascend to a gas station where they are directed to find their supplies at an isolated farmhouse. The property is not as it seems. They find themselves hunted by a cannibalistic psychopath with an arsenal of violent tools at his disposal. If any live through this nightmare, they'll wish they hadn't. Dude, I love that
Ooh, I
tagline.
like that end. Yeah.
I know. If anybody lives through this nightmare, they'll wish they hadn't. Awesome trailer, man. Awesome concept for a film. Nobody's ever done a prequel. I've seen a couple of other, I mean, small, not to the level that you all are doing, but to anybody from the cast and crew who's watching this. But I haven't seen anybody do a prequel to the original. That's an idea that nobody has gone for yet. And this is going to be a really cool entry in a franchise that is very
Very plagued by what's it called? Mediocre
well,
installments.
it's like, I don't know, some of the decisions that they made in some of those later sequels. I'm just like, what? Like, what? Why did
Why?
yeah, like, why did you choose to do this? Like, I look at Next Generation, and I even Texas Chainsaw, the new one, what was it called? I don't even remember what it was called. What was the new one
It's
called?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, it was just, yeah, you're right. It was just called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It just kind of feels like they made really wacko decisions without really giving it any thought. And I guess you could say they were
Yeah.
trying to do something different, which I can appreciate something different. But the problem is, it just feels like night and day to what came before it. And my biggest compliment to this trailer, and I think what Steve is trying to do with this thing, is that they're trying to make it feel like the original. They're trying to do the original justice. I'm curious to see how this movie leaves off being a prequel to the original one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious to see kind of how this leaves off and leads into the next film. Steve, we've kind of lightly been in contact with Steve, and he's agreed to come on the show hopefully sometime next month. So we're really looking forward to that, guys. Go and support Steve Merlo and his crew of the Sawyer Massacre right now. And give them a like, give them a comment, let them know what you thought of the trailer, because that was absolutely fantastic. And we're super, super excited to see it. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. New episodes of Let's Talk Movies premiere every single Tuesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at We Talk the Movies. Again, go check out Steve Merlo and his fine people doing this, the Sawyer Massacre. I'll leave the link to their Indiegogo page down below. You guys are awesome, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace!
Peace.